Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily reading. I can't even call it a short anymore because it's going to be an hour long, most likely, for January 23rd, 2022. So, this is definitely about the Emperor and the Empress, a father, a boss, a husband. That is the Emperor. Also, they have Aries in their chart, Aries and Taurus. The Emperor covers both Aries and Taurus. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, the Five of Wands in reverse comes out first. Coming out of conflict, chaos, competition, and jealousy. Healing from that. Or trying to. 26 breaks down to an 8. It's the 8th house of Scorpio. It rules sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, other people's money, inheritances, taxes, wills. Clarifying the Five of Wands reverse is the Six of Swords reverse and the Lovers reversed. So the Emperor keeps returning to thoughts of the unloving, unbalanced, chaotic marriage that he's coming out of. And not only does he keep returning to thoughts of it, but he's invested in that negativity. The Seven of Pentacles. In this deck, and the 5 is 5th house of Leo, romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. Having a hard time taking a risk. Still, for matters of the heart. For matters of his heart. There's just a lot of chaos and conflict going on within his mind at this time. 7 is the 7th house of Libra and partnerships. So he keeps returning to this unbalanced partnership within his mind. And he's been investing a lot of time returning to the past, being in his head. 57 breaks down to a 12. That is the 12th house of Pisces. There's a lot of confusion there. Delusion, illusion, fantasy. But there is discernment here because the Seven of Pentacles is showing discernment. So I guess the Emperor is just processing mentally his own way. He's discerning exactly what this connection's all about, still mentally processing. In a state of general prosperity, and it's talking about the deliverance of prisoners too. So he's in the process of freeing his mind. And that is basically what the clarifiers are saying too. Of the Seven of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Resting, relaxing, meditation, healing. And Page of Pentacles is about learning something new. So the Emperor's definitely investing time into mental healing through processing of what they come out of. Seven of Cups reversed. The Holy Spirit wants you to know that you are not confused. You are very clear on the events that have happened. So if there is any doubt about your clarity, there is no issues with your clarity, Emperors. This was a very unbalanced and still is a very unbalanced, unloving relationship. And there's really no need to contemplate it anymore. But I guess you're doing as you feel like you need to do. But at this point, you're really just overthinking things with your processing. And it's unnecessary. The truth has been already made known. There's really nothing more to process at this point. Like I said before, it's just overthinking, and it's putting you in a state of fear, and it's actually hindering you from action, as I will explain later in the reading. Seven of Cups in this deck is card 47, which is an 11. That's the House of Aquarius in the reverse. So there is no achievements yet or healing in this area because of the overthinking. And there is a fear of releasing this marriage here, the resistance to the change that is being required here with the Death in reverse and with the Hierophant and the upright. Scorpio and Taurus energy. There's no need to fear to change your situation. It's a perfectly natural feeling, sure, but fear is meant to be worked through. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Reversed is the Three of Pentacles. This is about collaboration. You've been collaborating with the Holy Spirit, with your angels, with your spirit guides. And God has heard your lamentations, Emperor. Three, the third house of Gemini, siblings, short distance travel, social media, friends, platforms, and contracts. The contract has still not been dissolved, but it's only been a day too. It takes time. It really does. God is protecting you from protecting your mental, helping you heal your mental space, and protecting you against sorrows and illness. So you're healing from your sorrows and your illness, I'm hearing. Because you know the truth, Emperor, with the Ace of Swords and the Emperor, Aries, Taurus energy. You're very clear. You have a lot of clarity about yourself, your situation, but there's still that overthinking happening. The next card that came out is Temperance. So Temperance, what hasn't been in the upright for a while, it is now. This is telling me that your emotions have been stabilized. You feel a whole lot better about reconciliation. You feel better about regaining the favor of those that you have offended, which would be the Empress here, but we're still in the stages of thinking here. It's a process, right? 35 breaks down to an 8. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. So the Emperor has Sagittarius somewhere in his chart. He's getting more balanced, more grounded. He's connecting to God, and he's starting to connect to joy a little bit. But it's still not exactly prominent here. But the Emperor has Aquarius in their chart. They're actually praying. They're full of hope and faith, and they're working on their healing. His back is still turned on the past. And the Emperor is definitely thinking about the Four of Wands. Safety, security, stability, dependability. And having a safe and loving and peaceful home environment. And very clear on that with the King of Swords in the upright. But down here, clarifying the Temperance card, is the King of Pentacles reversed and the King of Swords reversed. So there has been a loss of finances here, and I feel like there's been a fear surrounding the reason that the Emperor has not come forth with reconciliation yet is because of Pentacles. There is an issue here. It's a lack mindset. Feeling like they're not worthy, not good enough to reconcile with being low on money. But that is a false belief system that is holding you back. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. In this deck, it's card 34. Breaks down to a 7. So the 7th house of Libra and partnerships is still in the reverse. Because the Emperor is in disobedience. He's not feeling harmony or peace. And is angry and trying to calm themselves. Angry about the situation that has happened. Angry at themselves for feeling restricted still. Frustrated. And then the King of Swords is in reverse here too, because no actions have been taken. King of Swords is card 11. It's the house of Aquarius. So because no actions have been taken based on the truth that the Emperor has learned over the course of these months, the Emperor is still not victorious right here. And they're most likely still under spiritual, mental, emotional attack, whichever the case is, from the karmic feminine here. Clarifying the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, both in the reverse, is the Knight of Cups and the upright and the Five of Pentacles. So it is money that is keeping the Emperor from revealing their feelings, to apologize, to come forth, because they want a gift to give. Well, I don't really care about gifts. The true gift is in this offer here. But this is a poverty lack mindset that the Emperor is in at this time. Feeling lonely and alienated from the Empress due to fear and pride restricting him because he doesn't feel financially stable and or doesn't have a gift to give. High Priestess in reverse, not following the intuition and guidance that has been given to him, still resisting the action, unable to take that leap of faith, with the Fool in reverse here. So, being in this Five of Pentacles mindset is causing you to be disobedient to what you've been led and guided to do. You're not following your intuition. You're not following psychic advice. And it's causing the Emperor fear in taking a leap of faith and making this offer, revelation of feelings, and apology, whatever, to their counterpart. The High Priestess is Pisces, and the Fool is Aries, Aquarius energy. We have the Fool in reverse again. They're just having trouble with their willpower, having trouble starting the new beginning. And they don't feel like they're being assisted with difficult and the great undertaking of coming out of the cold here from their Empress here. However, it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. There's still investment going on into the Queen of Swords and the upright Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Sun, Leo energy. So, still very much investing in the Empress here by watching and observing in silence. Still collecting information, learning from the very astute aspect of the Empress and the Queen of Swords energy. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not fighting with it anymore. So, they're still very much investing in the work of the Empress by watching their work and learning from them. It's providing them much illumination. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent, professional, very skilled, very masterful at illuminating the truth. Clarifying the Fool in reverse is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So, the Emperor just keeps going back and forth mentally and is restricting the Emperor from taking action. 56 is another 11. It's the House of Aquarius again in the reverse. So the achievement has not been successfully accomplished. But what the Emperor is actually doing, clarifying the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, is the Queen of Pentacles in the upright with the Hanged Man in the upright. So actually, by the Emperor's inability to take a leap of faith in communicating with their Empress, they're actually putting the Empress in the Hanged Man state, making them wait. Someone that they definitely see as wife material. Very loving. They make money. They take care of themselves. But through their inability to take action, because of this lack mindset of not having enough money, it's putting the Empress in a hanged man state, which is holding the Empress back in a sense, and even a little bit financially as well. The Emperor is really not doing good financially at this time, with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is also codependent behavior as well. They're codependent upon having money, and they're codependent upon the idea of needing to have money to make moves. It's a false belief system that must be healed. The Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about celebration. The Emperor keeps thinking about the good times that he can have here. Keeps thinking about building that as well. With 22, Master Builder number. Emperor keeps thinking about unconditional love, stability, because 22 breaks down to a 4. It's the House of Cancer. 22, 22 on the counter. Still thinking and manifesting this partnership. And fun and happiness. And fortune and fame and renown. But it's still, the Emperor's just still thinking about it. It's becoming heavier and heavier with this Ten of Wands here. Excuse me. All this mental energy is a burden for the Emperor. The burden must be released. It's time to communicate. Especially now that you're feeling a lot more grounded and balanced emotionally. And you're creating karma for yourself. Justice in the reverse. The burden's getting heavier. That's what the burden is. It's just accumulating karma for not taking action. Period. Justice is Libran energy. Clarifying the Three of Cups is the Emperor in reverse. Further clarifying that, yes, the Emperor is very clear about what is going on, but the Emperor is still in the reverse because the Emperor is still not taking action with communication. They're still hiding. In this deck, the Emperor is card 42, breaks down to a 6. It's overthinking that is keeping the Emperor from taking action in communication. toward the Empress, his divine counterpart. He's not in his power and authority quite yet. Only when it comes to having the truth and knowing the truth, but has done nothing with that information. 25 on the counter. So the Emperor's still, not exactly safe while traveling, and not protected against conspiracies because they're not in their full power here. Clarifying the Emperor in reverse is the Four of Pentacles. This is about money again. But it's also, what are they holding on to? The Queen of Cups. In the upright, they're holding on to the love and the thoughts and manifesting it, but they're stuck in being unable to take the action. You're being called to persevere. This is a test of faith, Emperor. Knight of Wands. You must take action, and you must persevere it with the Nine of Wands in the upright. Yes, you've been battered and beaten up and on all levels, but you can do this. It's time to persevere through your fears, through this lack mentality here. It doesn't matter what you think you have or what you think you don't have. Because really, once you get into union, you will have the finances that are needed. As long as you're staying away, you won't have the finances that you need or want, that you'll be satisfied with. This dissatisfaction will continue to grow. And the burden will continue to get heavier because you're just receiving karma for not taking action with communication. You're still observing and learning from the Empress, but you're not in communication. I'm being told not to even bother reading these cards, but it's these clarifiers that are important here. The Hermit, the Magician, Ten of Cups, and the Empress. So the Emperor is in isolation, soul searching, meditating, praying, learning, growing spiritually, seeking spiritual enlightenment, and manifesting here. Magician. This is Virgo energy. And this is Gemini and Virgo energy as well. What are they in solitude about? Growing and expanding and manifesting. Happiness with the Empress. But this is what's happening here. Judgment in reverse. For what? Knight of Swords reversed, Strength reversed. So, The reason why you're getting karma, you're under judgment from the divine here for not taking action, not taking swift action with the truth here. To your Empress, because of a lack of confidence due to a false belief system that you're not worthy because you don't have something financial or something like a gift to offer. It's keeping you stuck. And it's keeping your transformation from happening. Completely. You're only about halfway through your transformation. The only thing that completes it is taking the actions that you're guided to take. You already know what you need to do, but you're dragging your feet because of lack mindset. I'm actually going to expand on this a little bit further, which is something I normally don't do. I'm surprised that this reading only took a half an hour so far. I really thought that that would take a lot longer. But, we are going to expand on this. Holy Spirit, please reveal to the Emperor what exactly will happen once they release these thoughts and belief system that isn't serving them about the lack mindset, fearing that they don't have anything tangible to offer the Empress. Once that's released and they take a leap of faith in communicating and having a discussion with the Empress, what happens then? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Seven of Cups reversed. You won't be confused. What else? What else does the Emperor need to know? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. All right. As long as your transformation is incomplete here, and you're not taking a leap of faith towards this new beginning in love, you're still accumulating karma. And when you don't take action on this reunion and reconciliation, there is no victory, no success, no public recognition. You will remain in a state of conflict, internally and externally. And you will miss an opportunity. because you spent all of your time thinking about it and not actually reaching out, communicating, and talking here. Just hanging on to the love and the idea by watching, stalking, spying, observing, you're only keeping yourself mentally, spiritually, physically trapped. And the longer this happens, you will continue to lose money, Emperor, and you will not be stable and solid, and you will continue to be in a state of anxiety, and you will not be able to sleep. Because you're resisting this connection. You're overly resisting this connection. You need to go Seven of Wands in reverse. Stop defending yourself against this connection. And how you are doing that is by not communicating. When you're absolutely clear and illuminated with the sun here, it's time to wrap up this cycle here and go towards your Empress, to where the waters will be calmer, where you can finally start to heal the rest of the way mentally and emotionally. So you're doing yourself a grave disservice by continuing to observe your Empress and restraining yourself from communication. It's keeping you from love, and it's keeping you from your transformation. It's keeping you from victory and success and public recognition. And it's keeping you from feeling better. Period. I'm being told it's time for you to communicate. Your emotions are tempered enough. It's time to stop controlling the situation. It's time to come out of the false belief system that you can't communicate because you don't have something to offer that's tangible. The longer you stay away, you will continue to not have anything tangible to offer. It is only through the union and the reconciliation that you can start to build things back up again. That's the point. So, your strategy is working against you. You will never be able to complete the strategy that you have laid out for yourself. The universe is working against it because time is not your friend. $39.39 on the counter. I'll also have a channel announcement as well. You would do well not to miss it, Emperor. So, I am stopping the reading here. Thank you all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I genuinely appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.